Alright folks, today I'm gonna show you how to make this sous vide garlic picanha. It's time to grill. Over the last couple of years and months, I showed you different techniques or ways of grilling picanha. I showed the classic one, I showed the go anywhere version, I showed a version how to grill a picanha as one piece, marinated and really cool. So today it's up to something new. We're gonna cook up a sous vide picanha. So this is a picanha from my favorite online butchery in Germany, gourmetfleisch.de. I will put a link in the video description. You can check out the prices of German picanha. But it's interesting, of course, it's not German picanha, it's American beef, but sold in Germany. So all we have to do is take it out and dry it up with a paper towel, and then we will cut these into pieces, and I will show you the rest while we are doing this. First of all, before cutting, make sure to look where the grain of the meat goes. We will cut this in first step with the grain, so make sure to cut it through the fat, and then that's what we are looking for. So this one is 1.1 kilogram of total weight, and we're going to cut this one into 3 pieces, so it's between 250 and till 400 per piece. The last one is a little bit smaller, but it will taste great as well. So that's the meat we're looking for. Great texture, great marbling. I like that. So that's the third piece. We will keep it like so, and then we're gonna chop up some garlic. So that's the big clove of garlic. You can get it hopefully also in the US. Otherwise you take your smaller garlic pieces. Make sure to have enough, so the amount you will need with the smaller pieces is up to 5 or 6 pieces. Once you're ready with peeling that, I know there are a lot of hacks in the internet of how to peel garlic. For me this is not very complicated here, because I only need one cloth. So that's it. I won't bother you too long. We only take it and cut it like so into smaller pieces, and these pieces like so are perfect for putting inside the sous vide vacuum bag. So that's the amount we're looking for. This is our picanha. So next step is we're gonna salt it. Picanha is very common in South America, Argentinian and Brazil, and we also had that several times here in Germany in my backyard, and it's really useful and to salt it before. But now here's the once in a lifetime opportunity. If you are not sure if you want to salt your meat before vacuum and before grilling, that's the chance. You have 3 pieces, just left out one with no salt, and you will soon figure out which one you will prefer. So the second one will get some salt as well. We're gonna salt it everywhere, and then we're gonna put these into the sous vide bags. So second piece done. Now the third, the smaller one as well. Salt. That's it. Oh, some more. Yeah, give it a little bit of a massage here. Looking great. So we're gonna put these into a vacuum bag like so, and we're gonna add some of these garlic slices here as well. Put some on top, some beneath. Doesn't really matter. There will be a great smell coming out of the sous vide bag later on, but I will tell you about that later when we have a look how we did. So that's my sous vide vacuum sealer, my vacuum sealer here. We're gonna put the sous vide back in there. We're gonna press down and create a vacuum. I'm sure you have seen that before. I will show you anyway. So what I did here is after creating the vacuum, I close it a second time just without the vacuum. This is kind of a safety reason. You can now close it the second time. It just is another safety reason, so the sous vide bag won't opens up or so. So once you're ready with the bags, of course I did the same with the other two pieces. We're gonna take a bowl or so where to put in the sous vide stick. So like so, put it on the side. You have seen this in several of my videos before. That's my favorite way of cooking sous vide. I don't have a big sous vide cooker. I'm using a sous vide stick. I'm only doing small portions and only not too often a year. The sous vide stick, for me, this one is perfect. You could put it away if you don't need it. So we're gonna start with the internal temperature we are looking for. Of course, in Germany we have the metric system, so this is 54 degrees Celsius, and we're gonna cook this for approximately 3 hours. There are a lot of recipes in the World Wide Web which tell you something between 2 hours and 30 hours. I think if the meat quality is good enough, between 2 and 3 hours should be enough. So we're gonna heat up the water. Of course you can start throwing the meat in there now as well. I would speed it up a little bit for you, not to be too boring. After the sous vide stick has reached 54, we're gonna throw in the meat and then we're gonna let it cook. That's pretty easy, not much work to do in the meantime. You could go outside and have a beer or so. And after 3 hours, that's pretty easy, we're gonna take it off. So there you go. This is how the sous vide cooked picanha looks like 3 hours in warm water. So I will have to take a short smell. That's really cool. I really like the garlic thing here. If you're not into garlic, just cook it without garlic. It works great as well. You can add some herbs, rosemary, thyme, fresh thyme would work great as well. I love that too, but today it's only about the garlic. So this is how the consistency is and how the color is. So final step before we're gonna eat that, we're gonna throw this on our gas grill. Just several seconds, just to give it a great branding, some color and some caramelization for the fat cap. So make sure to stay there, not to burn it. The fat will start dripping down quick, very quick, as you can see here. Make sure not to burn it and caramelize your fat, and then we are ready and cut and see how it looks from the inside. So, as I said, put it on the cutting board for several seconds just to rest a little bit, and then this is my... Wow, this looks so great. This is 45 degrees Celsius, I don't know, 95 degrees Fahrenheit or so. I have to look it up, I forgot. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I think you know exactly what you are headed for if you want to give this one a shot. It's really tasty, really nice color, and the smell is amazing. So I will cut several slices of that. I'm gonna give this a shot. A lot of people requested the original footage while trying. I was able this time as well. So that's a bye-bye from the voiceover seat in front of my Mac. Have fun with the original footage of trying that one and the results. Alright folks, that's one of the most interesting ways of making picanha. So of course I really enjoyed the version with the skewer, keep on turning, cutting away the good side with the salty crust. It's really cool. But for me, this one is even a great try. It's really worth the effort, and it's really worth a try. You should give it a shot. Amazing how good the garlic fits to the picanha taste. It helps. It's like the salt thing. If you have the right amount of garlic and salt, or salt, it really gets the extra kick to your meat. So I'm gonna give this a shot right now. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet by clicking on the logo on your left side of the screen. Please hit that thumb up button and leave me a comment if you are into sous vide picanha. So we're seeing us again in the upcoming days. There will be a lot of good things to come, I promise. Thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.